Okay, I just read a study that explains why the coronavirus is so dangerous for certain people. And I will put the study into context in a different video, but to keep this video short, I will merely focus on the study. Okay, so let's jump right into it. The study title is Reduction in Functional Exhaustion of T cells in Patients with Coronavirus Disease 2019. So what this study did was it compared people who were infected with the coronavirus with healthy people. So first they drew blood of these patients and of healthy people and were actually measuring the immune cell number, specifically the T cell number. Usually when we have viral infection, T cells go up because T cells are kind of the main cells to fight off viruses. However, what this study found was that patients who were infected with the coronavirus had extremely reduced T cell numbers. And this became even more so the case when they looked at patients who had a very severe disease, severe symptoms of the coronavirus. Patients who were admitted to the intensive care unit. So you can see here in this figure that the T cell number is extremely reduced in those who are at the intensive care unit compared to those who are having the coronavirus but are not severely sick, and then of course compared to the healthy people. Now what the researchers also did was to see whether there's an age difference, because we know that the coronavirus is more severe in elderly people. And again, yes, we see the same thing. We see that people below 20, the T cell number is not much reduced. But the older the population gets, the more you see a reduced T cell number. And again, this is definitely a big problem because the T cells is what you need to fight off the virus. Then the researchers were wondering where this is coming from, why the T cells are so severely reduced. And what they found was actually that it's probably due to an inappropriately strong immune reaction. So what does it mean? So once your cells get infected by a virus, they start to release pro-inflammatory molecules, so called cytokines. And these cytokines then trigger the whole inflammatory cascade, recruit immune cells, and so on. And what the researchers found was that there is some kind of cytokine storm. So the coronavirus in certain people induces such a strong inflammatory response that so many cytokines are released. And the researchers found in another experiment, that this cytokine storm then leads to an exhaustion of the immune cells. So our immune cells are great in doing what they're doing, but they have a limit. They can get exhausted. So to summarize, you have the coronavirus infecting your cells, and this leads to such a strong immune response in certain people that then leads to exhaustion of your immune cells, and this exhaustion then can lead to dying of the immune cells, which leads to low T cell numbers, and then you're in trouble if your T cell numbers are low. You can imagine it like this. If a small army tries to invade a big country, what would the big country do? Well, probably just send out enough soldiers to take care of the attack. What the big country shouldn't do is to release an atomic bomb or something of that kind to completely eliminate the invading army, because this certainly would also harm the country and the people in the country. And this is pretty much what's happening in the body of certain people infected with the coronavirus. The body responds too severely to the virus, too much inflammation is going on, and this then eventually harms the own body. Alright, I hope you found this video helpful, and I would appreciate if you give it a thumb up, as this tells the YouTube algorithm to distribute it to more people. Also consider subscribing, and here's another video you might find interesting. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.